guys, it's Nick. I am so sorry that I have not been posting as much as I used to when I first started my channel like 2-3 months ago. Life has been absolutely insane. A lot of things have been happening lately. I've been going through a lot of big life changes. And a lot of them are just small things that all add up. I've been going through a lot of changes, been really busy. I started my new job, and I've been working a lot with them, so that's been really nice. I have been talking to someone recently because I think I said in my last video, my ex and I broke up. So I met someone and we've been talking and hanging out a lot. And then I got the flu, as y'all know, and about a month later, so now, I have an upper respiratory infection, which is why I sound like ass. So hopefully that'll be better soon and my voice won't sound so shitty. So I apologize for that as well, and just for my absence. And I've also been focusing on school a lot lately because the classes I'm in right now are kind of challenging for me and I need them to be able to graduate this year. So I've just been focusing on myself recently and taking a little bit of a break, but I'm trying to get back into the whole YouTube thing. So with that being said, this video is going to be something that is very important to me. It is something that really opened my eyes to just see life completely differently. And I learned about it a couple of years ago. I don't remember exactly when, but it's something I've held on to ever since then, and I just wanted to tell y'all a little bit about it. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about the butterfly effect, what it is, and why it is completely real. So for a very basic, small definition, the butterfly effect is basically just small events that lead to large effects. And that can be good or bad, but that's what it is. So basically what that means is something very small and insignificant could happen in your life, or, you know, in the economy, in whatever community you're in, whatever country you're in. Like, it's just a very small event that leads to something big. And a lot of times we're caught up in our daily lives and we don't really recognize when it occurs. But I think if we start to recognize when these things happen, it could really, really help us become more content with our lives, because a lot of times people think that with whatever thing that they consider bad that is happening in their life, that means that their life is bad at the moment. And I think bad things are crucial. I think bad things need to happen, because without bad, we wouldn't know what good means, and we wouldn't know how to appreciate what good is. So a small example of the butterfly effect happening in my life is when I was 14 and I was hospitalized for my eating disorder. I was on suicide precaution, and that means that they had to watch me extra because I was suicidal. And so because of that, they took away my pens and my pencils, so I couldn't really write with anything, but like I needed to write because we filled out paperwork every day in every single therapy that we had. So they gave me a dull pink crayon, and I might have told this story in here before, and if I did, I apologize for saying it again, but it is the butterfly effect. So that night, the night that they gave me the pink crayon, I called my mom from the hospital and I said, hey, whenever you visit me tonight, can you just bring me a box of crayons, just like a regular box? I just want sharp crayons so I can actually write things. So that night she came and she brought me, I think it was like a 92 pack or something like that of crayons, and it was just every shade and every color. And that's a really insignificant thing, you know, my mom bought me a box of crayons, but because of that, that was the first time in my life I was able to recognize that it is the smallest things that can lead to making someone happy, and that you need to appreciate the really small, insignificant things in order to become content or in order to become happy. A larger example of that in my life is being suicidal for a very long period of my time. I was suicidal from the time I was 7 until I was 14. You know, it sucked. It was hell. I wanted to die every day for 7 years, and it was a lot for me. It was really overwhelming, but I don't regret it, because even though I could have lost my life, being suicidal opened my eyes to being able to help people who have felt the same way and who are feeling the same way that I felt for so long. It gave me the education and the experience that I needed to be able to help people, to be able to get into their mind and know exactly what they're thinking and what they're feeling, and to be able to give them non-stereotypical advice because I know what it feels like. I'm by no means bragging or saying that I save people's lives or anything like that, but I have helped people that were suicidal, that are no longer suicidal. I've helped give people the coping skills that I've used when I was suicidal, and I've helped them out of that, and that's something to me that's incredible, and that's why I think that I'm on this earth. So with the butterfly effect, it also means that everything is connected. I looked up examples of the butterfly effect in the world so that y'all would be able to see that it happens in the world and in everyday life, and not just in personal situations like my life. And what I found was pretty interesting. So the website that I found this information on for this example is learningmind.com, and I will put the link below in the description. But this is just one example of the butterfly effect taking place. So the title of this little paragraph is "One Man's Kindness Caused the Holocaust." It says, Henry Tandy was in France in 1918 fighting for the British Army when he decided to spare one young German's life. The decision was to cost the world in ways no one could have ever imagined. Tandy was fighting to gain control of Marcoing, I can't pronounce that, and saw one injured German soldier trying to flee. Because he was injured, Tandy could not bear to kill him, so let him go. That man was Adolf Hitler. And I know that just seems like a weird phenomenon, but if you go on this website and read the other examples, there's only 8 examples on this website, but it was really, I just think it's not just a phenomenon. It happens every day and we don't even see it. Like, what you ate for breakfast today could affect something major in 50 years, and you don't even know it. And that's why I think it's important that we live every day appreciating everything that we have and appreciating the bad things that have happened to us, or the bad things that have happened in the world, because they could lead to really amazing things. I know this is morbid, but if 9/11 didn't happen, Homeland Security probably wouldn't have been created, or at least as soon or as efficiently, and we could have had something way bigger and way worse happen. And I know it's hard to think about something worse than 9/11 happening, but it very well could, and it could have a lot easier if Homeland Security wasn't created. I also strongly think that regret is pointless. I don't believe in regret. And I just realized my shirt says "Forget Regret." Wait. Yeah. Forget regret, pierce the veil. It's a quote. Anyway, but no, I don't believe in regret, because everything from the moment I was born until now led me to where I am now. All the deaths that I've experienced, all the, mental health problems that I've experienced, and the bad things that have happened. And I'm not saying I would wish for any of those things to happen, but I don't believe that regretting them is going to get us anywhere, because 1, we cannot control what has already happened, and 2, you have no idea the small, insignificant things that led you to where you are now. You never know where you're going to end up, and it could be really good. You don't know what the future has in store. And with that, I just want to let y'all know, by no means am I glad any of the bad things that have happened in this world have happened. I do not wish for any of them to happen again. I'm just saying that I don't believe in regret, and I think that everything is very firmly connected. Alright, y'all, that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I encourage you to leave a comment below letting me know an example of how the butterfly effect has taken place in your life, big or small, whatever it is, and your opinion on it. Leave a like if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more content, and I will try to post again very soon. Thank y'all. Peace.